Okay. I'm going to say that again. I teach people how to make money online without your face all over social media and without a bunch of followers. Okay. If you're watching me right now and you live paycheck to paycheck, will you put me in the chat? Anybody. If you know what it means to rob Peter to pay Paul, put a me in the chat. If you work hard, if you show up every day, if it's not enough and you need something else, put me in the chat. Jeffrey says me. What's up, my friend? Good morning. Good morning. In Virginia, right, Jeffrey? My name is Jess. I live in a double wide trailer. Hey, Angela. My husband's worked 12-hour shifts his whole life. We had mounds of credit card debt. I didn't have followers. I didn't want to put my face on social media. I didn't know where to start, but I was jealous. You ever been there of other people making money online? I got rid of you. Why are you back? Get off my life. Dear TikTok, I don't want spammers. I want people in the United States of America. Thanks, Jennifer. Tell me where you guys are from. If you don't want to put the state, will you put USA? My algorithm gets crazy because I have so many weird followers. My name is Jess. I live in the United States of America. I am a content creator, a digital marketer. I live in my sweatpants. I average 5 figures a month. I teach everybody that comes to me how to make money online. You don't need your face. Thank you, Jeffrey. You don't need your face on the internet. You don't need to go live. You don't need to post videos. You need other people that are successfully making money to teach you how to do it. Right, Jeffrey? So tell me where you guys are at this morning. Don't be bashful. We're drinking our coffee. Thank you, Shay in Florida. We're drinking our coffee and we're getting out of bed saying good morning. Listen, I retired me and my husband. Thank you, Joe in Florida. I retired me and my husband with money that we make on social media. Neither one of us work a job. This is our job. And I will teach you how to do the same thing. I love it. 118 people in here. Can you all tell me where you're at? I live in West Virginia. If you know what a holler is, you get bonus points. I live in a double wide trailer in a holler. What's up, Angie? Hey, Jeff. In Ohio, Louisiana. Good morning. Arizona, Texas. I can't even get them all. I love it. Good morning. South Carolina. Hey, Brittany. Good morning. Okay. How many of you right now are showing up every day working a full-time job, but it's just not enough? What's up, Texas? You know what a holler is because you're in West Virginia. I love it. Lots of West Virginia people here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Doddridge County. I'm like 20 minutes from there. Maybe a little more. Good morning. How many of you right now are working a full-time job, showing up every day, and it's not enough? Brittany says me. You're showing up every day. You're working. Hey, Rick. It's just not enough. You're always on a budget. Everything feels tight. Mama, good morning. Hey, Dina, good morning. Okay. If you're working, showing up every day, checking off all the boxes, right, Mama Mindy? And it's just not enough. Can I educate you this morning on how you could make money online without your face and without followers? Can I educate you on how you can show up with the same amount of time that you're already on your phone, but use it to make money? Okay. Now, 100 people are watching me right now. Stephanie, tell me, yes or no, do you consider yourself on a budget? Yes or no? I want 100 answers. Yes or no? Are you on a budget? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for all the shares, all the love. My name is Jess. I'm a follower and believer of Jesus. I'm 44 years old. I'm a wife and a mom. I've been on a budget my entire life. Right, Jennifer? Robbing Peter to pay Paul, working overtime. Crystal, have you ever had to pick up a second shift to pay the electric bill? Has anybody ever had to do that? Diana's like, no, but I should be. Has anybody ever had to pick up an extra shift to pay the light bill or to cover groceries? Then I'm talking to you. I just want your attention. You can listen to anybody else. There's 8 billion people on the planet, 5 billion people on TikTok. I prayed for you this morning because social media changed my life. And I have ways to teach you to make money without putting your face. You don't need to go live. You don't need followers. You don't have to do your hair like me. But you do have to change your habits. Right, Crystal? Like 100 of you think and answered me that you're on a budget, that things are tight, that life is hard. Now answer me one question. Another one. How much time do you guys spend on your phone? Crystal, Stephanie, Brittany, how much time do you spend on your phone? Do you wake up with it? Do you go to bed with it? Are you with it on the toilet? Do you have it in your hand at all times? Tell me in the chat. 3 hours a day. Shay's like, a lot. Okay. Anybody else want to answer me? 24/7. Joe's on his phone 24/7. right? Is this an addiction? Yes or no? How many of you will admit it? You're addicted. You're scrolling, you're sending funny reels to your best friend, right, Jeffrey? Jennifer, you're watching people fall down. You're watching people on live. Okay. What if you could change some of the habit of this? I was told it was my biblical cord. I love that. What if you could change some of this to make money? Crystal, what if I could teach you how to turn it down and learn how to make income with it? And I'm not talking, you're not going to get rich overnight. Do you understand that? Nothing on the internet, nothing you buy, nothing you do is going to make you rich overnight. You need new habits. Does anybody want to say, yes, I do? You need new habits. You need to turn Netflix off. You need to stop scrolling reels. You need new habits because it's 2026. You're on your phone too much. You could be making money with it. Right, Jen? Here's the problem. Brittany doesn't know who to trust on the internet. She doesn't know where to start. She doesn't think she's good enough. She doesn't have any followers. Maybe she's like me and doesn't think she's smart enough. Maybe you've tried other programs or watched other people. Maybe you've put your email in some people's links and you didn't understand what digital marketing was, what a content creator was, how to start making money. I want to make money, but not put my face on social media. I want to make income, but I don't want to bug my friends and family or post on Facebook. I don't know where to start, who to trust. And frankly, I just don't think I'm good enough for it. Yes or no? Am I reading your journal? Everybody's doing it, but I don't have followers. Right, Crystal? I don't have a fancy background. I'm not really smart. I'd like to do that like Kathy, but I don't have any followers and I'm 44 years old. Listen, before we go any further, I got some bad news for you. Okay, are you ready? If you're ready, put ready. Bad news. Don't get mad. I got some bad news for you. I think we should go live on Facebook. What the heck? Let's go live on Facebook. Before we go any further, I got some bad news for you. You ready? You will not find a program or a product on social media to sell that will make you rich overnight with no effort. Do you understand that? Before we go any further, I'm going to explain to you in a minute what digital marketing is, how you can learn multiple different ways to make money online without your face, but you will not buy somebody's digital product. You will not learn to sell a TikTok shop product and get rich overnight. Change your life. Yes. Learn new habits. It takes effort. Put effort. It takes, I got to show up every day, Crystal. I need to be consistent. I have to learn new things. I have to stop scrolling. I have to stop spending hours on Netflix while my phone is playing and change my life. So I know that there'll be like 100 people on here and 50 of them will fall off because you guys are taught or you watch other people that make money online and they make it look like you're going to get rich overnight. Yes or no, Christy? But, you need to buy this course and then you're going to sit in a beach chair the rest of your life from a $47 product. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. It doesn't work that way. So you can get mad at me. I would prefer that you didn't, but we have to break this mold. So are you still with me? If you're still with me, put yes. You will not. Thank you. Look at all the people falling off, Lindsay. You will not get rich overnight over a digital marketing product or selling a TikTok shop product. Okay? If you want that, then I think you're in the wrong place. Are we still good? Crystal, Jen, Brittany. Okay, we're still good. Now, so let me get this straight, Brittany. You're on a budget, but you're on your phone a lot. Working while she listens. So she's working and on her phone. Hey, Jen, you're on a budget, but you're on your phone a lot. Am I right? Yes or no? It's the umbilical cord. Who said that? It's my umbilical cord. Who said that? Listen, I want you for 15 minutes. It's 8 o'clock in West Virginia. I'm going to finish doing my hair. I want to explain to you how you can make money with that phone. Jen, you said that, but you need mentorship. You need direction. You need other people that are going to say yes or no. And you need somebody that you can trust. Right, Jeffrey? So if you can hang with me for 15 minutes, how many of you can hang with me for 15 minutes? If you can, Let's get rid of that. If you can, just put yes down in the chat. Now, if you're in it to win it, you're on your phone, you're on a budget, you need a way to make money online. Maybe you like me because I'm a redneck. I live in a trailer. I'm not afraid. I don't care what you think about me. Don't come at me if you think you're going to buy a program and get rich on the internet. I'm going to shoot it to you straight. No fluff here, right, Jennifer? There is no fluff. But before we go any further, you have to get out of the mindset that you're going to buy a program or a product and get rich overnight. It's going to take Jennifer getting that umbilical cord cut. Instead of doing this, she's going to have to learn how to change her time, change her habits, and prioritize the fact that she needs to make money, not watch reels. It takes effort, it takes consistency, and you need a mentor. Okay? So I need to know who's going to stay for 15 minutes. Put a stay in the chat. If you have to turn me down, put me in your ear. Right, Rachel? Good morning. If you're listening at work. All right. We got lots of stays. I missed that first one. Richard, Jennifer. We got lots of Jennifers. All right, we're staying for 15 minutes. So make sure you send me a private message. I'm going to talk to you about spammers. Okay, Lana and Jeffrey, I'm going to talk to you about spammers. Good morning. But before we go any further, there's a little orange button and you can send me a private message. So send me, if you want to send me your email address, hey, Roberta, that would be great. If not, that's fine too. But don't lose contact with me. I private message on TikTok all the time, in case you haven't noticed. I'm not afraid. I'm going to send you a DM. I'm going to voice message you. Now, these are all the things that used to live in my head about making money online. And if you have ever felt any of them, I want you to tell me. I know the spammers are bad. We're going to talk about spammers. Crystal, I'm 44. When I started looking at ways to make money online, I was 40. I thought I was too old. Tell me how old you guys are in the chat. I thought I was too old. I didn't have followers. I didn't have a fancy background. Laura's 33. We got two 33s. Caitlin, 44, 53, 53. Okay. Have you guys ever thought that you're too old to make money online? 47 in March, 36. Rachel's a baby. We got some babies in here. 34. Okay. Have you guys ever thought that? I'm too old for that. Jeffrey, I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I wanted to keep my testimony for Christ. Anybody else? I thought TikTok was a dancing platform and I wanted to keep my testimony for Christ, right, Jennifer? And I'm like, there is no way I'm going to show up and do that. Jennifer's like, yep. So I would watch people that made money online and I'm like, oh, Lord, I am not doing that. So I automatically, oh, look at that. 1985 going on right here. I automatically assumed that I couldn't make money online because I just need to continue to work on my consistency. Yes, it's hard. It's hard to show up. It's hard to show up sometimes when you don't have good mentorship and you don't have good direction and maybe you're lost in the weeds. And that's with anything. I thought I was too old. The second thing is I wanted to keep my testimony for Christ. Is anybody else that way? I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I wanted to make money online, but I did not want to dance on social media. And every time I opened TikTok, I thought, oh gosh, look at Jen. Oh no, I am not doing that. So I just assumed that was the only way to do it. I think I'm done with this. I think I got enough bushwhacking for the day. Okay, number 3. I'm not very smart. I don't have a college degree. I don't pick things up very easy. Is anybody else the same way? If you send me something or you give me a direction, sometimes I got to watch it 14 times before it makes sense. I'm a very slow, visual, surface level. I'm not an overthinker. I'm just not real smart with computers. Anybody else? So when I started looking at people, Caitlin, that were making money online, I just thought I wasn't smart enough for that. Okay. How many of you are all 3? I'm too old. I want to keep my testimony for Christ, and I'm not smart enough. Is anybody all 3? Hands on, Caitlin's hands on. Rachel, I need some home remedies. I can't get rid of this. I don't want to have to go to the doctor. I'm doing my neti pot. All three, Carol says. Right. I don't know what to do about this. Might have to take a shower. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now, but. How many of you know there's a but? Right, Lenora? There's a but. But I'm on my phone a lot. But vitamin D and vitamin C. I already have been taking vitamin D, but no, I drink a lot of fresh squeezed orange juice. I make my own juice. Does that help? I feel like the infection's already there and I waited too long and now I need to get rid of it. But thank you. Thank you. Maybe I should get some vitamin C. I do take vitamin D. Sorry, sidetrack. Anybody else sidetrack? I'm 44. I'm perimenopausal. I'll be talking about one thing and I'm going to be over here. I'm really sorry in advance. If you're in it to win it, just put something in the chat. The more you chat other things about this, the more TikTok will push me out. I'm too old. I'm not smart enough. I want to keep my testimony for Christ. But how many of you know there's a but? But I'm on my phone too much, right, Jen? And I need to make money online. Those were the 5 things. So I started looking at digital marketing. I didn't have followers. I didn't want to put my face on there. Thank you. I didn't want to put my face on there. Jeffrey, you need to send me that. Send me a private message. I didn't want to put my face out there, but I needed something because I'm not real smart. Okay. So I need you to give me 10 minutes. What's digital marketing? How can I make money without my face? What are all the different ways you teach people? How many of you can give me 10 minutes? I'm a little bit off track today. Some days are better than others. Can I get an amen? Some days I'm in it to win it, right, Dina? And I'm just good and I got it going on and my brain works really good. This morning's not one of those days. If you're over 40, then you know, Caitlin. If you're not over 40, it's coming, sister. It's coming to you, right, Jen? If you're not over 40 and it hasn't hit you yet, it's coming. I could be like in a zone and all my words make sense and then boom, my brain farted. Took a nap, and then fell off the side of the bed, and I'm done. Does anybody else have the same thing happen to them? Literally, it happens to me every day. Whew. It's only getting worse, right, Laura? It's only going to get worse. It's all right. Praise the Lord anyways. Praise the Lord anyways. Okay. Digital marketing is electronic advertising, right? The things that you do on your social media are already digital marketing. Bark, bark, squirrel. I got the disease. You are already a digital marketer. You already spend hours on your phone. How many of you share reels with your husband, your wife, or your best friend? Put me in the chat. How many of you on a regular basis send your husband or your best friend recipes? People falling down. I just sent one to my best friend yesterday, and it said, this initial's pregnant with twins. And it put an A in there for Alexis. You're not pregnant with twins? She's like, don't send me that crap. Okay, you're already sending that. Your son, yes, you're already sending reels. What if you could take that time that you're sucking up other people's information to learn a new skill to make money? What if you could take the time you're already sucking up other people? Listen, do you know when you send those reels to other people, you're building their account and you're helping that creator make money? Did you know that, Laura? When you send those reels to your son and your husband and your wife, you're helping that creator make money online. Did you know that? Now, this is what I want to ask you. If I could teach you to take that 30 to 40 minutes that you get stuck, how many of you yesterday have ever got stuck in a reel hole where you're just like this? Anybody ever got stuck there? Have you ever got stuck and before you know it, you're like, excuse me. Have you ever got stuck there and you're standing like in the side of the bathroom and before it's like you've been on your phone? Thank you. Okay. What if I could teach you to take that time? A rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole. Hey, Ange, what if I could I've been praying for you. What if I could teach you hours? Your show goes off, right, Jen? Your Netflix show's off and you got to restart it. What if I could teach you, Crystal, and you could go learn how to make a video of your dog and get paid for it? What if instead of half an hour sucking up somebody else's reel, I could teach you how to videotape a product without your face and get paid for it? Are you listening yet? What if I sent you a product in the mail and you learned how to videotape it and you got paid $35 a video? Would you trade some of that reel sucking for an education on ways to make money online? Would you? Sure you would. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm going to ask you something and I want you to think. Type in the chat the very first thing, Caitlin, that comes to your mind. Okay, Krista? What bill would you pay if you could learn? Already post products. Hey, Laura. What bill would you pay if you could make enough money online? Just one bill. What's the first one that comes to your mind? The water bill. Yeah, girl. Dina, I keep forgetting that you're on YouTube. Every day. Car insurance, rent, phone bill, rent. I want to get you guys out of that renting and get you to buy your own house. Can I just say that out loud? Brittany and Jen, I want to get you out of the rent and get you to buy your own house. Mortgage, car, pay it down. I want my own house, Krista says. Speak it out loud. Credit cards. Okay. Now, thinking of that bill that you want to pay, how many hours in a 1 day's time do you spend on your phone, Brittany? Brittany wants to, let me go back and see what you typed. Brittany wants to pay the rent. She wants to get out of that rent and buy her own house. Jeff just wants to live comfortably. Roberta, car payment. How many hours a day are you spending on your phone? I'm going to wait till you all answer me. Hey, Steph. Tell me. 8 hours a day, Jennifer. 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day. It just won't stop. Brittany's 3 hours a day. About an hour or so, Roberta says. What about Dina? I need to figure out a way to get all of this on one screen. 4 hours, Cassie. Okay. Now, all of you that answered me. Oh, there we go. Crystal says 4 hours. Are you ready to take some of those hours that you get stuck on your phone to learn an income activity that does not include your face or your social media? I'll ask you again, are you ready to take some of those 2 and 3 and 4 hours a day to learn a new skill that doesn't include your face on social media to pay that bill? The rent, the car, the credit cards. Are you ready? Because that's the program that I have. It'll teach you tons of different ways to make money. Cincy, I love it. But you're still pushing products on other people, right? And you begging people to buy from you. I did that too. Avon, Mary Kay, 31, Pampered Chef. I did it all. Whole lot of work for a whole little bit of dimes to rub together. It's not worth it. And Cincy is great, but I can get a lot of that same stuff on TikTok Shop or Amazon for cheaper. And that's when I realized people won't buy it like they used to. Laura, I'm going to get into cost. I'm going to get into everything that's inside of it. And I'm going to show you the boss suite if you want to see the back end of it. But I want you to listen to me for just a minute. And if I have your attention, I want you to tell me that I have your attention. No, you're fine. You are spending too much time on your phone. You could give some of that up, Crystal, to learn to pay that rent or those credit cards or that house or that car. You need a mentor. You need a video that will show you how to do it and then pause it, Cassie, and then restart it again. And then when you get sidetracked because the kids or the dog or the husband, you can come back to it. You need options because Crystal might want to go live like me, but Cassie would throw up if she had to go live. So Cassie needs a way to make money without her face. You need options. You need mentorship. You need direction. You need a community of other people that will help you. You need a classroom, right? You're never going to get off of that reel sucking hamster wheel that you're on until you get tired of living there, Cassie. How many of you are with me? You're never going to get off of that wash, rinse, repeat. Work, credit cards, struggle, watch TV at night. Work, struggle, credit cards, watch TV at night. Suck up my phone. Phone in my hand, TV on, talking to the kids. You're never going to get off of that hamster wheel until you decide to change your life. In 2023, I had bought 5 other programs, right? This is my 7th. If you're listening, put a 7. This is my 7th program. I make 5 figures a month. My husband's in the garage working in his woodshed. This is our life because I decided I wasn't going to run that anymore. Now, I started scared, right, Caitlin? I didn't have followers. I started scared. I didn't know who to trust. So I started buying programs, right, Dina? Hey, Ange. I started buying programs thinking that I needed all these digital marketing programs. But if you could learn ways to make money that didn't include your social media, that didn't involve you going live, that didn't involve you posting 3 videos a day, Jessica, would you maybe turn down Netflix? Right, Queen? Would you maybe say, hey, I need a change because I want to pay the rent. This month, I'm going to make enough money making content videos that I'm going to pay the rent. I'm going to pay my credit card, even if it's a minimum payment. Right, Caitlin? Now, if I have your attention, don't get mad at me when I tell you this, but there's roughly 100 people watching me right now on all 3 platforms. 90% of you will take what I have to say and never do anything about it. You'll like me because I'm relatable, right, Laura? Working 2 jobs, it's not enough. You like me because I'm relatable. I talk about Christ. I've read your journal, right, Cassie? I'm the girl next door. But 90% of you watching me right now will not do anything about the information that I'm giving you. You'll continue to watch me, right, Jeffrey Lester? How long did you watch me before you started the Boss Lead? Roberta's watched me forever. Angie's with me. You will watch me because I'm relatable, but you will sit around and consume your reels. You'll sit around and stay in your scheduled, safe space because that's what you know. Am I right or wrong? Tell me in the chat. You'll watch me. Maybe you'll watch me on live again. Maybe you'll send me a private message. Maybe you'll watch the 8-minute video I want to send you about everything that's being taught inside of this classroom, right, Casey? But that's it. You'll just watch. I've watched you for a few months and finally took the leap in December. Praise the Lord. Busy Queen is ready. I like your name, by the way. I know because I was you. It takes it to make it. Listen, I'm not trying to make you mad, but I've been going live every day for 2 years. I know how to get you here, don't I, Casey? How many of you have been sucking up every word I've said? You feel like I'm reading your journal. You need everything I have. I do everything you said. Yes or no? I'm good at going live. Crystal, I'm getting your attention. I bet you probably already sent me a private message or your email address. What's up, B? I have your attention. How many of you, yes or no? If you don't answer, you need to go. Do I have any mods? I need to know who's in it to win it. User 6609. Tell me your first name. I'm good at going live, right, Jeffrey? But I know for a fact, 90% of you, Crystal, watching me right now, you might send me a private message. You might send me your email address. It's okay. But you'll still watch. Right? Jeffrey Lester watched me for over a year. Skeptic on every single one of my lives. Listened to every word I said. And finally, after a year, right? Right, Casey? Now, this is what I want you to do one more time. I'm going to explain the Boss Suite. I'm going to tell you what's inside of it. I'm going to tell you all the different ways to make money. It's not selling a course. It's not going live and plastering your face all over the internet. It's a classroom. You've watched me and talked to me before. But I want one more time before I go into detail. I watched you make multiple 6 figures. Yes, I'm over $600,000 in 25 months. I live in a trailer. I'm not fancy. Church is life. I'm a follower and believer of Jesus. I am nobody different than you, Crystal. Nobody different. But I knew that I had a bigger story to tell. Right, Jessica? How many of you know that? I know the Lord had a bigger plan for me. I felt it. And now for the first time in my 44 years, I feel that the Lord is using me in the way that he meant to use me. And daily I'm doing this, praying, talking, encouraging, telling people about Jesus, telling people to change their life. I knew I was made for more. You are made for more than sucking up other people's reels and sending them to your friends and laying on your phone. You were made for more than Netflix and a sore thumb and a budget and a husband that works really hard. You were made for more than this. You were made for more. We are creatures of habit. How many of you like a schedule? You like routine. You like to know what you're coming home to. You get a little frazzled if things get out of the way or if your day doesn't go the way you thought it was going to go. You are a post-it note queen down. I like to keep my way my way. You are the ones that watch me because I am you. And you'll put a little birdie in there and you'll think about it and you'll be like, I really like her. And I'll think about it, right, Laura? And I'll think about it. And then you'll go back. You'll go back to the wash, rinse, repeat life, right, Crystal? You'll because it's your safe space. Amen. That's your safe space. That's my safe space. I know what I got to do. The kids are buckled down. I'll spend a couple hours on my phone. That's my safe space. That's my time. And then I'll do the checkbook tomorrow and it'll look exactly the same as it always has. Because I didn't learn anything different. Because I didn't start changing my life. But it's my safe space. It's all I've ever known. Anybody with me? I might start crying in a minute. Listen. We were made for more than our phones. Right, Crystal? And all money things aside, the amount of time that you're spending on your phone is a sin. Amen? You worship that phone. You idolize that phone. You put that phone before your time with Christ. You have no right to complain about your bank account. You have no right to complain about your relationship with your spouse. You have no right to complain about your kids because you put all of that and then you put your phone in front of it. We are, where's Jennifer? And biblical cordly addicted to our telephones. You put your relationships on the back burner. You put your stuff that needs done because we get stuck because we have a terrible addiction to our telephone. Do you see all the people that fall off? It's okay. It is so true. All money aside, our relationships are suffering because of the one device you hold in your hand right now. Just saying. Just saying. Listen, I have coaching today at 11. Maybe after coaching or something, we'll do some Bible study this afternoon. If you ever see me on live, I'm not always talking about a digital marketing program. We do Bible study, right, Jeffrey? So make sure you follow me, put the alerts on, all the things. Okay? I'm sweating. Okay. Now, I'm not sure. I have coaching at 11. I do private coaching. At 11. I have a coaching community. If you sell a digital marketing program, private message me about my coaching. It's cheap. We meet every Tuesday. Rachel's still here. Rachel's in my coaching. Angie's here. What's up, Ashley? Bible study. Bible study is sporadic. I don't have an actual time because I do coaching tomorrow. And I have a tax call on Thursday if you're in my community. I have a free community and a paid community. So if you're a digital marketer, message me. I'll send you information about both. Are we good? I did start a new program. All right. Rachel's here. Rachel's in my coaching. Rachel is my student. Rachel, how much money have you made in the last 2 months with Boss Week? Tell me in the chat. $11,000. Rachel has how many followers? Click on her name. She has 2 kids, a husband, normal, stay at home, Jesus loving mama. Right, Rachel? Her husband works. They have a business. $11,000. There's 51 people on TikTok watching me. What would you do if you could make that kind of money? Would you pay the rent? Would you pay your credit card? Tell me in the chat, what would you do if you could make that kind of money? Crystal, would you pay off that credit card? If you could find a way, Brittany, to learn to make income online that's not plastering your face all over the internet. Pay off my debt, Ashley says. I was going to try several income streams. The first two blew my bank account wide open, she says. Out of debt, down payment on a house, Caitlin. I love it. Pay the Visa. Okay. So if I have your attention, I'm going to go over the two programs, how much they cost, what's inside of them, and how you can get started. We're going to talk fast because we're coming up on an hour, and the spammers come in and out at an hour. So if you're ready, put ready in the chat. We're going to move fast. I got to stay on track. Right, Laura? Buy a house. Yes. We got to stay on track. There's always a cost, right, Caitlin? You have to make the decision. But before I go any further, you can start Boss Suite for less than piece a night. You can start the Boss Suite Lite, which is the mini baby bite-sized version, for less than a tank of gas. All right, Stephanie? But answer me this before I start talking dollar signs. If you don't do something about where you are right now, where are you going to be in 6 months? Stephanie, Crystal, the legacy of Julie, PBO, Casey, Brittany, Roberta. Hey girl, what's up, Amanda? If you don't start and do something about the hamster wheel that you are running right now, where are you going to be in 6 months? It'll be June, so school will be out. Your kids will be home, which, by the way, when they're home and there's no school, it's more expensive. Does anybody else think that way? I love it when there's no school, but they eat more. My daughter can eat me out of house and home. More money. Right, Amanda? Amanda has a boy. Still struggling, still in debt. That's right. Stephanie, where? I want you to think about it. Think about your paycheck every 2 weeks. Think about the groceries. Think about my electric bill is $340 this month. Where will you be? Put it in the chat. 6 months is June, summertime. I'm going to want to run to the pool. I want to go camping. I want to go on vacation. Maybe me and Caitlin will pack up our kids and go to the beach. Where are you going to be in 6 months? Think about that hamster wheel. Think about it. I'm going to be stuck sitting at home, Laura says. Minimum payments. Oh, they used to keep me up at night. Okay. All right. So we're in it to win it, right? They're so hungry. Boys are so hungry. Listen, I have 2 different programs, and I want to talk to you about spammers. Can you give me 10 more minutes? If you can, put yes in the chat. 10 more minutes. If you have been watching me this whole time, 10 more minutes. Crystal says yes. Caitlin says yes. Laura, Jeffrey, Ashley. User 6609. Tell me your name again. I know I've talked to you before. I recognize your picture. Daphne, Julie. Okay, really quick. If you are brand new to watching me, put new in the chat. If you already have a digital marketing program, put which one you're trying to sell or learn. If you've watched me before, but you do not have a program to help you make money online, put I am going to start, or I've watched you for 6 months, or whatever. All of that. Okay. PBO, what's your first name? It's nice to meet you. Daphne, Stephanie, 6609, Brittany, Paulette, Julie does Legacy, Digital Mastery, and DBA. Laura needs to start. Peter, Stephanie. Okay. Ashley, you have watched me for a long time. I love it. So let's talk money. Right, Jeffrey? I want to do this. Spark insanity. I love it. Let's talk money. Okay. Are you good? Are you ready? Brandy, listen. I've bought 7 digital marketing programs. The 6th one made me $500,000 in 2 years, Casey. 23 months, $500,000. Keanu Reeves is here. That's great. A great reminder to talk about spammers. Can we pause there at the 7 courses? If we can, okay. Let's talk spammers. If you're on Book or Tube, just give me a pause. Go to the bathroom. If you're in TikTok, this is my only account. If all of you are brand new, I need you to look at me very closely. You have 2 usernames on TikTok. Do you see this? You have a bold one and a not bold one. Put a 2 in the chat if you see this. My usernames are The Real Jess Cox. The Real Jess Cox. I have no numbers, no periods, no JESSSSS, JESSCOX. The Real Jess Cox. I will never move you to Telegram, crypto, Bitcoin, WhatsApp, Zangi. None of that. All you new people. The spammers changed this little username and they put numbers and periods in it. Everybody good? Now, all of you new people that just followed me today, Crystal sent me her email address. Hey, Crystal, you're on my live. I wanted you to hear me. Look at this. Crystal sent me her email address. Hey, Crystal, you're on my live. I wanted you to hear me. The spammers are bad. If you can hear this, put I got it. Address. Hey, Crystal, you're on my live. I wanted you to hear me. I will never message Caitlin and ask her to move to Telegram, to WhatsApp, to crypto, to Bitcoin. I can private message you. I will voice message you. You will know you're speaking to me. Everybody clear on spammers? If you are, put yes. Crystal, I'll email you and message you again after this. I need you to be very clear. I promise you on everything that is sweet, you're going to get a message from a spammer account. That little tiny username underneath of The Real Jess Cox will be different. All 3 of my usernames and websites are exactly the same on TikTok. The Real Jess Cox, and my website is therealjesscox.com. Everybody good? Do not ever give anybody any money on Telegram or WhatsApp. Those are all spam. I don't care what it is. Don't deal with them. No Cash App, no WhatsApp. George Strait, there's another one. Do you see it? After an hour, the spammers come. Okay, so if you're listening, put USA in the chat. Good morning, USA. Everybody here, put USA in the chat. And then if you're really fast typer, put Jess is teaching us about TikTok. That will help me go to that algorithm. I'm a sweating. I got my old dirty shirt on, but I'm sorry. I'm going to take this sweatshirt off. I am pouring the sweat. Menopause, menopause, menopause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now we're going to talk money. Okay. You guys good? Thank you, Kristen. We're going to talk MONEY. We're going to talk payment plans. We're going to talk about dollars. We're going to talk about education and what's inside of this. So it's 7:34. I need 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, this again is my 7th program. Remember, I told you that. I did the Legacy Builder program for 2 years. Wonderful foundation. It taught me how to market, how to build a community. It taught me how to be a coach. But it didn't teach me how to make money from Amazon. How many of you have Amazon Prime? By show of hands, yes or no? You have Amazon Prime. You order from there. My house, Crystal, is either Walmart or Amazon Prime. Marsha, if I can't find it at Walmart, I'll probably just go to Amazon. Right, Kristen? Okay. Now, in the last month, have you reviewed something you bought on Amazon and made money with it? Brandy, Roberta, you need to start. You've watched me for so long. Have you reviewed a product that you have bought on Amazon and made any money with it? Do you know you can do that? You need taught how to do it, right, Crystal? Amen. You need taught. You need a teacher. Okay. Do you know, Marsha, you can learn how to make stuff like this? Brittany, this is called print on demand. This is my husband and my dog. Crystal, do you know you could learn how to do this stuff and set up a Shopify or a Printify store and you could make money? You could put a Bible verse on it. How many of you are really creative? Amanda is, if Amanda's still here, Amanda Settler, she's so creative. She makes t-shirts, she makes all kinds of stuff. Me? Nope. I got 4-year-old status over here. It is not happening for me. If you're creative, do you know you could make this kind of stuff, Marsha? And you could get paid for it. You could sell this kind of stuff. Me neither, Laura. Do you know how many of you have animals? Does anybody have animals? Put a yes or no. Tell me what you have. I have a Great Dane mixed with a Catahoula. She's on the couch. I'm going to try to find a picture of her. Oh, Lola. Wonder if she'll come here. Here she is on the treadmill. She was sniffing me. That's my dog. She's a 100-pound lap dog. Does anybody else have a 100-pound lap dog? Chickens, parrots, cats, pigs, corgis. Okay. Do you know you can make money from your animals, Crystal? There's a thing out here called user-generated content where products need videos of real people in real situations to use as advertising. Horses. Do you know you can make videos of your animals with a dog collar or a chew toy or like a horse saddle thing? Do you know these companies will pay for those kind of videos? Yes or no? Did you know that? You know, my accountant has 2 Yorkies. She does casual UGC. She calls it casual because she has an accounting business, Brittany. She makes enough money off of her Yorkies to pay 2 Harley-Davidson monthly payments. Did you know you could do that, Marsha? You can pair up. Inside of the Boss Suite, we give you all the apps and websites, and we'll teach you how to do that. My mother's 67 years old. She's at the doctor. She's probably not watching me. She doesn't even know what a hashtag was. I'm teaching her how to do it. It's so funny. Had no idea. You need education. Put yes, you need education. You need to know how to make money on Amazon instead of stare at it. You need to make money on Instagram instead of stare at it. Brittany, you need to learn how to make money with your dogs and cats and horses and chickens because you got rent and you need to buy a house and you got groceries and you need to learn new things. You need options, right, Marsha? You need more than just selling a course to resell a course. You need more than a $4 TikTok shop product. You need ways to make money without plastering your face all over the internet. That's exactly what the Boss Suite is. It's a classroom. It's a classroom. Now, being taught without ghosted, Brenda. Yes. Yes. You need options. Do you agree? How many of you need those options? Listen, I love to go live. Do you agree? I'm good at it. I could talk to the wall. I could sit on live all day long, right, Casey? I don't care. I could ask that wall to buy me an ice cream cone, and me and that wall could carry on a conversation, right, Holly? By show of hands, how many of you want to puke with the thought of going live? Anybody here? Man, I'd like to make money like Jessica, but I don't want to go live. Caitlin's like, right? Caitlin, Brandy, Kristen, Daphne, Brenda, what if you could review an Amazon product that you bought? Would you do that, Crystal? What if you could partner with a company, Marsha, and you could make a video of this product and never put your face out there? Would you be willing to turn Netflix down and learn how to do that? What if you could partner with some companies that need videos of a dog or a chicken? That doesn't include you or your face or editing the video or a fancy Hobby Lobby background. Okay. Does anybody here want to go live? Does anybody here like, heck yeah, I want to do it. I'll go live. I'll put my face on the internet. I'll make videos. Is anybody already doing that and has no fear of going live? Bunch of chickens. You don't have to edit. Like if you do that. Casey, Daphne, it's a classroom. It's a classroom. If you already go live, if you're already going live, you could resell the course if you wanted to. Do you know that inside the program, Crystal, I learned how to sell TikTok shop products? For 2 years, I've just been going live reselling a course. And now I also sell TikTok shop products. And it's another way that I can make money. But I didn't know how to do that. TikTok shop intimidated the crap out of me. Anybody else? There's so many rules. There's so many gurus that have different opinions. And it literally frightened me. Help editing? You don't have to edit. If you're making product videos, you usually don't have to edit. Everyone just wants to see my animals. Why not get paid for them? Why not get paid for them? Okay. 5 minutes. Let's talk about money. Okay. Are you ready? Now, you can start the Boss Suite for less than pizza night. How many of you are keenly aware that going out to eat is almost as much as groceries or more, and it's one meal? We went to Cracker Barrel yesterday. 10 of us, I think it was like $150. Do you know how many groceries I can get for that much money? It adds up quick. Okay. So this is what I want you to think about. Are you ready? What's up, Teresa? How many of you go through the drive-thru and get a cheeseburger or a breakfast sandwich or coffee? How many of you get gas and then you go inside and you get an energy drink, or you get sour straws? Yes, I love sour stuff. Or you get a bag of chips and a pop for your lunch and maybe one of those dried up pepperoni rolls. And by the time you get to the counter, it's got $7 or $15. Does anybody do that? Laura's like, me. How many of you go through the really expensive like coffee car line and you get an $8 coffee? $8 every day. How much does that add up? Does anybody maybe order? Listen, I'm telling on myself, Caitlin. If we go out to eat and we're really hungry, we might order 1 or 2 appetizers, and then our main food doesn't get 8 because we're full from the appetizers, and half the time that goes in the trash. Does anybody else do that? Anybody else? Yeah, right? Me too. Like, oh, I'm so hungry, and we get like 4 appetizers, and then the food that we ordered, also because we thought we had to have all this crap, goes into a little box. You put it home in styrofoam, and then you're like, oh, I'm not eating that. Wasteful. Amen. We are a wasteful society. Could you give up the gas station coffee, Laura? Could you give up the junk food? Could you give up the drive-thru? Could you give up eating out one time this month, Mary, to learn how to make money on the internet? Could you give up Netflix for an hour of an evening? I need to. Do you see how that coffee thing came up? Because I was talking about coffee. Can we all just put USA in the chat really quick? USA, USA, USA. And put it again. Jess is teaching us about TikTok. Thank you. I could budget better. And hear me out. Don't get mad at me. I know you're spending too much time on your phone. I got skin right there. It looks like a booger. You're spending too much time on your phone. You're complaining about your budget. But when you get down to the nitty gritty, you could maybe give up 1 subscription. You don't need Netflix and Disney Plus and Paramount and Amazon and all the other ones, Hulu, right, Crystal? You could actually give up something. We are creatures of habit. The money that I spend on eating out every month is frightening, and it's probably ridiculous, and it needs to stop. My husband and I talk about it all the time. It's convenient, isn't it, Crystal? It's convenient, Paulette, to just, we'll just go through, let's just get a pizza, or let's just get a cheeseburger. Before you know it, you got $30 to $40 in one meal. You could get 2 or 3 out of groceries if we would just go to the store and prepare it. You could change your habits, right? Crystal's here. Crystal wants to lose weight. She's got a wedding by June, right, Crystal? It's January. She could lose 10 pounds by June to get in that pretty little dress she bought. But if Crystal doesn't make the effort, is she going to do it? I hope it's okay that I use you as an example. If Crystal doesn't quit eating out at lunch with all her buddies at work, if Crystal doesn't stop going to the grocery store to buy little Debbie cakes, if Crystal doesn't get off her blessed assurance and exercise, is she going to get into that dress? It's a mindset. It's our habit. We are creatures of habit. And if we don't change, will we have a better relationship with Christ? Will we have a better relationship with our husband if we don't make an effort? Will we have better Bible time if we don't quit hitting the snooze button, Crystal? How many of you made a New Year's resolution to spend more time in your Bible? Anybody? I'm sweating. Man, I'm having a hot flash. Anybody do that? Is that just me? One of my New Year's resolutions, and I don't like to use that word, but I love a new month and a new year. Spend more time in my Bible. Am I going to get there by hitting the snooze button, Crystal? Because what happens when I hit the snooze button, Laura? It takes up my time with the Lord. And before you know it, I got to get up. My daughter's got to go to school. I got to get ready. I got to work. Okay, so let's talk money really quick. You guys want to talk payment plans and how cheap it is to get started on a payment plan? How many of you need a payment plan? Yes or no? Tell me in the chat. I've lived my life on a budget. I've lived my life on installments. So let's talk those. Let's talk those. Laura's like, yep. Okay. Let's talk payment plans. Now, Boss Suite is the name of this classroom. You can do it on a payment plan for $55 a month. If you're with me, put yes. Inside of it, there are 20 different modules to make money 20 different ways. Okay, Marcia? 20 different ways. If you want everything listed that's inside of it, send me a private message. I have an 8-minute video that'll show you, and I have them typed out if you're more of a typer. Everybody good? Boss Suite is a classroom that will teach you how to make money 20 different ways. Are you with me so far? You have to buy it one time, Laura. It's $597. One time, Rachel. 20 different ways to make money, $597. After paying Klarna, we'll let you do it for $55. Are you with me? If you're with me, put yes. Now, I have another bite-sized program. If you can't bite off $597, don't leave. I can't help you if you leave. I told you 90% of you would not do this. I've been doing this long enough. I get you right in here, and then you're like, well, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Okay. Now, Boss Suite is a program that will teach you all these different ways. Crystal will have to pick one to learn. Because if she doesn't, she's going to get overwhelmed. Right, Rachel? You have to pick one to start with. And then you'll have me to be like, hey, should I do this or should I do that? Should I do this? Okay. Everybody good? You cannot buy the program and try to do all 20 of them. It's a classroom. You have to do it in small sections. Everybody good? Okay. Now, how many of you, I like the idea, but 597 is scary. Do you have something smaller? Yes or no? Tell me in the chat. I love it. I want to do it. I don't want to resell a course. I don't want to plaster my face on the internet, but 597 is a little too out there. I want to look at something smaller. Brittany? Okay. Boss Suite Lite, Laura, is a bite-sized mini version. Now, I'm going to go big or go home, Rachel. I want it all. I want it all. But Boss Suite Lite is a mini version of Boss Suite, okay? It has 7 different modules inside of it. Boss Suite has 20. Boss Suite Lite has 7. It's $277. You can do it on a payment plan for $25. Does that sound better, Brittany, Rachel, and Laura? $277, $597. 20 different ways to make money, 7 different ways to make money. $55 payment plan, $25 payment plan. Okay, now what's your questions? Shelly! Shelly's starting today, right, girl? $597, $277. $25, $55. You can do installments on both. You can start, Marcia, at the baby program and upgrade later and only pay the difference. You don't have to pay for the whole thing. You can upgrade 2 months from now or a year from now. I don't know what you mean, Marcia. Okay, so I have to go. I need to know who's going to get off the pot today. Roberta? Is today your day? Are you going to be the one to watch me for a year? Cindy, are you going to be the one to be like, I need to make enough money for groceries this month. I need to change my life. I want something different. I don't want to just sit and watch. Caitlin, I need a new thing. I can't continue this. Are you going to be the one to just sit and watch me like Jeffrey did? Jeffrey, I always use it as an example. I'm never mad or I don't want to make fun of you. But Jeffrey watched me for a year. Was on almost every single one of my lives. Him and his wife just were scared. Are you going to be the one?